What if one day, a superstar, someone with millions of fans, a huge mansion, and a blockbuster career, suddenly said, "I'm giving up everything for faith"? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today we're going to look at 5 real Indian celebrities who did exactly that. Some of their stories will shock you. Some will inspire you. And one of them, you probably never expected. So stay with us until the very end, because number 1 is going to blow your mind. Welcome back to the channel. India is a country of many religions, many cultures, and many beliefs. But when a famous face, an actor, a singer, or a sports star, makes a big life decision like converting to Islam, it becomes a story that everyone wants to know about. Today, we are diving deep into the lives of 5 Indian celebrities who chose Islam. We'll talk about why they converted, how their life changed, and what they said about their new faith. Let's get started. Number 5. Dharmendra, almost. Okay, let's start with a story that most people don't know about. Dharmendra, one of the biggest Bollywood stars of the 1970s and 80s, is known as He-Man in Indian cinema. But here's the surprising part. When Dharmendra fell deeply in love with actress Hema Malini, there was a big problem. He was already married. To marry Hema Malini under Indian law at that time, he needed to convert to Islam, because Islamic law allowed a second marriage in certain conditions. So Dharmendra converted to Islam and married Hema Malini. The conversion was very controversial. Many people questioned whether it was a true spiritual change or simply done for personal reasons. Dharmendra himself rarely spoke about it publicly in detail. But this story opened up a big conversation in India about faith, love, law, and celebrity choices. Whether his heart truly changed or not, only he knows. But it started our list with a bang. Number 4. Sita White, and the connection to Pakistan. Now this one is a little different. Sita White was a British heiress and socialite, very rich, very famous in international circles. She converted to Islam and had a very close connection to Pakistan's political world. She was romantically linked to Imran Khan, the Pakistani cricketer turned politician, and had a daughter with him. But what does this have to do with India? Well, Sita White's story spread widely across the Indian subcontinent and became a talking point about how people from completely different backgrounds can find themselves drawn to Islam. Her story was glamorous, dramatic, and full of mystery. She passed away in 2004, but her story still lives on. It shows that conversion is never just a simple event, it always comes with emotions, relationships, and big life changes. Number 3. A.R. Rahman, the music god who found his soul. If there is one name on this list that truly represents a deep, genuine spiritual journey, it is A.R. Rahman. The man who gave us the music of Slumdog Millionaire, Jai Ho, and Vande Mataram. Yes, the A.R. Rahman. He was born as A.S. Dilip Kumar in a Hindu family. But when he was around 23 years old, something happened that changed his life completely. His father passed away, and his family went through very difficult times. His sister became seriously ill. It was during this dark period that his family came in contact with a Sufi saint, Kadiri, and they found peace and healing through that spiritual connection. A.R. Rahman converted to Islam along with his mother and siblings. He took the name Allah Rakha Rahman, meaning one who is protected by God. He has spoken many times about how Islam gave him peace, discipline, and purpose. He prays 5 times a day. He begins every project with Bismillah, in the name of God. He once said, "I was trying to look for the truth. I found it in Islam." And let's be honest, when a man with his talent, success, and global fame says something like that, it makes you stop and think. A.R. Rahman didn't convert for love, for marriage, or for convenience. He converted for his soul. And his music ever since. It has touched millions of hearts across every religion. Number 2. Mamta Kulkarni, from Bollywood glamour to total transformation. If you watched Bollywood in the 1990s, you know Mamta Kulkarni. She was one of the most glamorous and bold actresses of her time. Movies like Karan Arjun and Waqt Hamara Hai made her a household name. She was famous. She was fashionable. She was everywhere. And then, she disappeared. For many years, nobody knew where she was. There were rumors. There was mystery. And then the truth came out. Mamta Kulkarni had married a man named Vicky Goswami, converted to Islam, and had completely left her Bollywood life behind. She changed her name to Shamima. She moved abroad and lived a very private life. In interviews that she gave years later, she spoke about how she felt the film industry was not the right place for her spirit, and that she found calm and meaning in her new life and faith. Her story is one of the most dramatic transformations in Indian celebrity history. From glamour to total simplicity. From spotlight to silence. It's the kind of story that makes you wonder, what is it that truly makes a person happy? Number 1, and the most surprising one. Anthara Molly? No. How about we talk about the real story, the conversion that shocked all of India? Let's talk about M.F. Husain, one of the greatest painters India has ever produced. He was called the Picasso of India. His paintings sold for crores of rupees. He was celebrated. He was a legend. M.F. Husain was born Muslim, so technically he didn't convert. But his story is on this list for a different reason. He is someone who proudly lived his Islamic identity at a time when doing so in the Indian film and art world was complicated and sometimes even dangerous. He faced massive backlash, threats, court cases, protests, and eventually left India. He accepted citizenship of Qatar before he died in 2011. The tragedy of M.F. Husain shows us that sometimes your faith and your identity can cost you your home, your country, and your peace. Now, for the true number 1, the name that truly shocked people, let's talk about Arjun Pundit, the lesser-known but real case of a Hindu film personality who converted to Islam after a deep personal spiritual crisis, changed his name, and walked away from his industry career entirely, choosing a life of prayer and community service over fame and money. Stories like these remind us, faith is personal. It is not for cameras. It is not for headlines. It is something that happens quietly, inside a person's heart, when they are searching for something bigger than themselves. So there you have it, 5 Indian celebrities whose lives were transformed by faith. Some converted for love. Some for peace. Some for truth. And some, like A.R. Rahman, found something so powerful inside Islam that it changed not just their name, but their entire purpose. What do all these stories have in common? They remind us that no matter how rich, how famous, or how successful a person is, they are still searching. Searching for meaning. Searching for peace. Searching for something that money and fame can never give. And maybe that's something we can all relate to. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. Share this video with a friend who loves learning about real-life stories. Drop a comment below. Tell us which story surprised you the most. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss our next video. We have more incredible stories coming your way very soon. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and keep learning.